We are nearly free now. We remember. They loved, and we loved in return.
Fear in the eyes! Invaders in the garden!
That was a close one.
Shadow rush! Swarm! Dodge this!
That's done. Walk like it's hot. Oh, look at that Audra. What else might be here?
The heart of the Akita beats. Our veins stir. You are close. See.
The brambles! How did you... Oh, and someone's...
An intruder comes.
That's a gun.
You don't belong. What business do you have in this place? Tell me. And the gardener. Of course, they'd seek more souls to help them.
The gardener. That must be how...
They came swarming, We would have offered them everything, just to save some piece of us. But they did not speak. The Deathbringers were only there for the slaughter.
That's why there are no...
We fought...
Drat. The memory. The light.
The garden. The gardener was death. So, when the garden survived, first is a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead. We wish you a better fate. The go.
Mercedes, we just spoke to an ancient Akedan!
Well, that was certainly a nightmare.
That ghost called you a Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akita called their godlikes. I'll have to do a more thorough reading, but it looks like most from the archive. It seems Naku Bell was divinely inspired, so it's Sapador's fault she got lost over there. Nice of them to give us a little break, isn't it?
Gathering their strength. We should do the same.
Oh, big mistake!
Makes worse than wrong!
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
That's the last. So much for the first try. On to the second. Someone's eager to us. We've got another door open.
You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind. Tell me what rides in it. The mag... our... what?
We broke. Yeah, we
They were so... How could you know of this? Yes. There ways up. There. We will...
Whatever gets us answers must be worth it, right?
I'll let them mind. I wonder if there's a clever trick to it.
Don't overthink it. Just go through.
These ghosts aren't very helpful.
The dead should not keep secrets, unless they resent the living.
Perhaps Perhaps they're just unused to visitors? Surely they'll warm up to us eventually. Flame traps are the worst. I've lost so many blouses to them. It hurts!
Little power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
This just seems unfair. Let's slow down a bit. That should make things easier. The Echidans are being less welcome than I'd hoped.
What did you expect? They're dead.
They must be trying to protect their gardener. Still, this feels hostile.
Don't worry. We're getting answers, with or without their help.
Third time's the charm.
But you are an outlander. You know of them. We understand what... No. You come as a supplicant.
The living should not heed the advice of the dead.
Of course, these trials require a leap of faith.
You bear our gardener's mark.
The gardener has grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek with our God?
This is... Oh. Well, seems like some of the construction crew had all kinds of fun. The fur on the back of my neck is standing up.
Somehow you...
Like vermin, you endured.
You live where worthier souls have fallen.
Soil hardens. Hesitation. They are here to be found. Why? Why will they not free us?
This is where you die, Outlander. We cannot risk you provoking the Gardener and causing another calamity.
So, we will not have another calamity in this land again.
If you are as noble a creature as you claim, you will let your bones rest here with ours.
Now, lay your life down. We will all rest quietly. The gardener will not be disturbed.
How do I know you will not lead them astray? And you will guide them from the dark? I worry I will regret this, but I shall stand aside. Let the other two be your opponents.
We've got company!
Eggsworth and Roth!
Gather round!
Eggsworth and Roth! Be on seat!
die a second time?
Oh, and it looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we?
I was worried for a second.
I've never seen an Akedan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever close.
A map?
Don't rush me, dearie. Akedan isn't easy to translate, you know. Your gods. Your god wants a chat.
Come, we yearn for it. You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Tibaru Sinakis, they turn from you. You have shown us only kindness and patience. Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root. As painful as we were theirs and they were all. In return, we promised to protect them, and we don't. Do not question us. Blame slips between the bones like a blade. We did then. We did not want them to. We loved them so much. We did not cause the spirits lie. We loved them most. They twist. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power. We will show you. Wait. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed. She brings the purging fire. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out!
Wake up! Wake up! What happened?
While you were unconscious,
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sappadal? Once we get past all these dream thralls, they're flooding the area, so the map points us to We just have to find a godless tower.
we should talk to Marius. He knows the tasks better. Until then, we must ready ourselves for a fight.
You asked for it! Much as I hate to do it, let's get out of here before more dream thralls pop up.
We see!
Speed up!
And rot!
Right. It's getting a little close. We should go. Take a right.
Let me think I've done it better. What's your right?
Let it go. Now.
Eggsworth and rot! We see!
Come on! Come on!
Darling, I'm ready to go.
Never had a chance. Quick as a fox.
It's getting a little close. We should go. Upward, watch your left.
In the eyes!
Get off me!
We've got company.
Eggsworth and rot!
Big mistake!
done? Who's hungry? They're coming!
Feed them to the end!
Leave before you worsen the situation.
The ruins are overgrown with corruption. We should burn it out before it spreads. Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison we burned out of Fior Messiverno. Be charming. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal. An Inquisitor seeks answers, some through integrity. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. We knew. Different wars on the same. There are two.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms. And
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Hubris. She assumes a great deal about a force she barely understands.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the Living Lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me. Yes, honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the Living Lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. There's one thing I'd like to add. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
I'm so very glad you recall.
Well, in layman's terms, she's going to rip the essence out of a bunch of people in Shatterscarp. For what it's worth, her theory is sound. She could stop the Dream Scourge. In Shatterscarp, at least.
Correct. I knew I liked you for a reason, Envoy. There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Ringrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter...
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more. If only the Inquisitor was as astute as you. Regardless, you're correct. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Zapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice. Huh. Look at the consequences of their stewardship. Plague, calamity, death. Envoy, we have an obligation to scour Zapadal from the living lands before they destroy us. Starting with these ruins. Whatever you do, make sure you owe Zapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion.
What an amateur. She accuses Zapadal of what she intends to inflict on you. Don't fall for it.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good? Perhaps not. But one of these solutions will bring an end to the matter. Remember the village. None of our lives matters. Now choose. Destroy the... or...
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I offer only the...
Good people die either way. But severing the Adra shortens their suffering, I hope.
Breaking the Adra is a bold choice. But it's such a terrible cost. If only we had time to do it with some finesse. Then again, it's not as if I trust Ludwig. The dead have no right to choose for the living. I'm at a loss. Whatever you do, make sure you believe in it. Because there's no going back.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options, but maybe we can learn something from this one.
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this. Marinzos Clatan, Ed Marslante. Godlike. Speak with me a moment. You and...
Why are we deferring to that maniac Green?
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me. Another god. There are so many. But how...
For...
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could... Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle... You, however...
Well...
Don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know it. Be clever.
No progress without sacrifice. This magic makes the skin twitch.
There's a few trees in the forest.
needs badly.
Strange to see so few folks around. I'll have to raise prices to account for the loss.
3 dozen dead? They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow. Sacrifices? Does... The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with third-born blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones. You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
Safe travels to you.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why.
She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us all. Or worse. That means living with our nightmares. Embracing them if we must.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
If we run into Ludwig out there, it's gonna be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And I plan on hunting her like a rat.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read? Yet she's got nothing but contempt for men like Hilgard, agents of Adir who are bound, at least in part, by its laws. There's nothing more dangerous than a loyal fanatic who answers to no one.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate. Right, and the Steel Garrote is famously level-headed. Just look at Fior.
Ludwig and her Steel Garrote have the numbers and the power, but we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Oh, that's just a pile of Sokka. Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a Sokka sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Day Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Well, someone's got to do something about the Dream Scourge at the very least.
And it has to be you, because a voice in your head said so. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can trust them?
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my Blessed Day flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so. You're not listening to what I am telling you. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed Day planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Be gentle with him.
Well,
and rot! And rot!
Another soul for the wheel. Child's play. Walk like a dog.
Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
Do not leave my son. Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Looks like that woman and the ogre aren't getting along very well. Be careful getting close.
Well, what is it? You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I've found. Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk. Because I need someone to listen. To simply listen before they lash out at me with fury and hate.
A creature wounded. It howls and beats its chest against its fate, and still kith hear cries of a monster. We understand.
Will you listen? I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get... You will. I am glad that... I apologize. My breath left me. Galeen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Galeen go free. Is that so? Very well. You may speak to Galeen if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
The grass we're
Are you? Wait, will it? And what? An okay. Right.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Malia and her outsiders. Lorraine still begs me to search for the missing Adirian merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. This can't last.
Oh, what a large tower. Do you think the Watchers are compensating for something?
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep. Why? Kostyu's really starting to raise a stink. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
Well, let's not talk about it. Wouldn't want to ruin the meal.
abandoned by the look of it.
Please, stay with us. I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twined Wood. I've always enjoyed.
Everyone's saying the Envoy has Nandro's features.
Beatster. Gods, the stench. Never. Shit. Okay. Fight. Nah.
I might have something for you, Envoy.
Envoy this, envoy that. Don't see why that matters when we're so near to starving.
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower. Damn leg still hurts. Are you sure there's not anything else you can give me for the pain?
You will heal up all right. Don't worry. It will be sore for a while, but you'll be good to go soon.
Looks like this place was abandoned recently.
What sort of expedition chooses to cross a valley full of lava? Looks like the beetles have settled in nicely.
Done it better. Bugs. Always bugs. Charge it up. Little power goes a long way. Just a little spark. Charge it up.
Can we finish here? Quickly, before I lose my lunch.
We've got company!
Well, you insist!
And Ross!
Watch your right!
loose end!
Away with you!
That's done? Who's hungry?
Just a little spark. A little power goes a long way.
Ah, so you've come back. Have you brought what I require? Yes, I can work with all of this. And you, dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there. Thank you so much. Be well now.
Thank you, Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve. I bid you leave me to my rest now, traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
We made a friend. Today is a good day.
Thank you again. I hope the wardens let. Thank you. Thank you again. An envoy? Thank you.
Never thought I'd miss Emerald Stair.
However long you need to stay, Gillian.
You stopped by. Thank you. And Lorraine, she Thanks. Anyway. Oh. You're so
good.
That means
Envoy, Gillian, thank. What I mean it.
A parting which grow.
Whoa there. See the mud? These are wagon tracks. company!
Envoy, to the right!
That's done. One-legged frog. On your right, dear.
That'll show him.
Anyone else finding it hard to breathe? Breathe.
Oh dear.